Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. Oh honey, gather round because we need to talk about Amy Slaton. My heart aches for her, truly. If you've been following her journey on 1,000 Pound Sisters, you know her life has been a roller coaster of triumphs and heartbreaks. From her incredible weight loss to navigating a difficult divorce, we've cheered her on, cried with her, and hoped more than anything for her happiness. And for a while, it seemed like she was finally getting it. Enter Brian Scott Lovern. When Amy first introduced him, a little flicker of hope ignited in all of us, didn't it? After everything she's been through with Michael, after those brief, ill-fated romances, it felt like maybe, just maybe, this was her fresh start. They met at a concert, bonding over their shared love for music and horror films. It was a whirlwind, as Amy's relationships often are. Within weeks, they were inseparable, getting matching scary love tattoos on their second date, for crying out loud. You can't help but be a little swept up in that kind of passion, right? And then just 5 months into their relationship, Brian proposed in a haunted house in Kentucky. A Halloween-themed wedding at an abandoned asylum was even being planned. It's quirky, it's Amy, and it sounded like she was truly embracing this unconventional love story. She even praised Brian's connection with her sons, Gage and Glenn. For a minute there, it felt like a fairy tale, albeit a slightly spooky one. But here's where my heart just absolutely breaks for Amy, and where the collective sigh of concern from fans turned into an undeniable wave of apprehension. Because despite all the sweetness, all the gushing, there's a deeply troubling reason why Amy's new boyfriend Brian is getting massive shade. It's a reason that's leaving many of us with a pit in our stomachs, feeling like Amy might be walking into another difficult situation. You see, a recent revelation sent shockwaves through the 1,000 Pound Sisters fandom, and it's truly heartbreaking to hear. Amy, our sweet, vulnerable Amy, shared a confession with her sister Amanda during season 7 that left us all reeling. Brian, after just a few short weeks of dating, wanted her to have her tubes untied so she could have his baby. Pause for a moment and let that sink in. Amy has already undergone immense physical and emotional transformations. She's a mother to 2 beautiful young boys. Her body has been through so much, and she's still on her health journey, working towards skin removal surgery. To even consider another pregnancy, especially at this stage, after everything she's fought for, is a monumental decision. And for a new boyfriend, barely knowing her for a few weeks, to demand this, it's not just a red flag, honey. It's a giant flashing neon sign screaming danger. Her sister, Amanda, bless her heart, was as stunned as we were. She responded with the most rational advice, urging Amy to take a cold shower and slow things down. But Amy, caught in the whirlwind, seemed convinced that Brian was the one. She's always been one to wear her heart on her sleeve, to dive headfirst into love, and sometimes that means she's vulnerable to those who might not have her best interests at heart. This isn't just about whether Amy should have another baby. This is about the pressure. It's about a man, early in a relationship, making such a profound and life-altering demand of a woman who is still so fragile in her own journey. It hints at a controlling dynamic, a disregard for Amy's current priorities, and frankly, a deeply worrying sense of entitlement. Fans are rightfully concerned that Brian might be an opportunist, moving way too fast and not truly considering Amy's well-being. And if that weren't enough, there's more. In September 2024, during the filming of 1,000 Pound Sisters Season 7, Amy and Brian were reportedly arrested at a Tennessee wildlife park on charges related to illegal possession of marijuana. While they avoided jail time with a fine, It's just another layer of chaos to add to Amy's already complicated life. Legal troubles, rapid engagements, and now this alarming demand about having another child. It's a lot for anyone, especially someone still finding their footing like Amy. We've watched Amy fight so hard for her life, for her health, and for her children. We've seen her resilience and her vulnerability. And now to see her potentially caught in a situation that feels so unsettling, so rushed, and so demanding, it truly is heartbreaking. We want Amy to be happy, yes, but we want her to be genuinely, safely, and truly happy on her own terms with someone who cherishes her for who she is and respects her journey, not someone who makes scary requests weeks into a relationship. So while we send all our love and hope to Amy, we can't help but worry. We can only hope she listens to her gut, to her family, and to the resounding cries of concern from a fan base that cares deeply for her. Because our Amy deserves nothing less than true, unconditional love, free from pressure and red flags. This isn't just news. It's a plea to Amy's heart, hoping she finds the strength to protect herself and her precious future.